Hello guys and welcome back. In this video I'm going to show you everything you need to know before playing Elden Ring game. So these tips, it's very useful and helpful, and you need to see this video until the end if you are interested. So let's begin with it. And before you even play this game, there is many different classes that you need to choose, so you gotta choose wisely. And there is so many different classes, which is the vagabond and the warrior and the hero. And the warrior, there are so many different classes, so you need to choose wisely. And there's the samurai, the prisoner, but the best choice is to choose the vagabond, but because he has a higher strength and you can use this character for a close combat with the shield and sword. Once you begin playing this game, you will see yourself in an open world that you don't know anything about it, where you want to go, what you have to do, and what is the main quest, what is the side quest. You don't know everything about it, so stick with it until the end. I'm gonna explain everything. So first tip is that you don't need to fight the strong bosses, not the main bosses, even the mini bosses. You're gonna to see them in the beginning of your playthrough, so you don't need to fight them. As you can see, I'm gonna fight him, and with the 3 hits or 4 hits then I will be dead. So there is no need to fight them. You gotta level up first, then you can go back and fight them one by one until it gets stronger. As you can see, so some hits, then I'll be dead. And as you can see, that's the yellow thing on the ground, that's called the site of grace, that you can use it to save the game and to travel on the map from place to place. And you can do a lot of things with that, which is pass time, and you can refill the flasks, and you can set the chest or something, or you can memorize the spell. And there's too many things that you can use it with that, the site of grace. And as you can see in the right corner of the screen, you can see there is a runes, or you can call it a money. You can gain the money every time you kill an enemy or you kill a creature or a monster. And if you lose it, you'll lose the progress in the game, like you have to go back for it. And if you die twice, then you will lose it. And the second thing that you need to do in this game, that you need to level up. And in case that you need to level up, how are you going to do it? You need to gain coins or runes or money, call it whatever you want. So the best thing is to do the kill enemies, and you're still a lower level, so you can kill them just like straight from the behind, just like this. Then you can get the runes, and you just keep doing it until you get a lot of money that you can level up. And every time you will go back to the site of grace, then you go back to the same place, you will see the enemies still exist. Because I will tell you why, that's the nature of the game, and it has to be like this, which is a good thing also. Every time the enemies will go back in the same place, that you can just keep doing it until you gain a lot of money, and that could be so useful for you to get a lot of money and to level up so easily. And once you see this strange statue, just go ahead to it and press the triangle. This statue, it will show you like a line, a blue line or something. That thing, it will lead you to a place which is a dungeon, and there could be a chest inside or a mini boss, but there has to be like something useful. And as you can see, there was the statue and it led us here, and there is a dungeon, there is a door that you can just go inside this dungeon and loot the chest or fight the mini bosses. And Elden Ring has a huge world, and you will be lost inside this world, so the best thing is to use the map. Even when you are going to use the map, there is some cases you will lose your way and you will forget the place that you want to go to or you wanted to go to. So the best thing is to use the marks, and there is a green marks in the map that you can use it. As you can see, there is a mark for the bosses, there is a mark for the sword. Every mark, it has a meaning, that you can just put the mark and go back again to the same place just to defeat the boss or to load the chest or whatever. And the players can also communicate in this game by sending letters, by putting letters on the ground to warning each other or to letting each other what's coming or what's ahead, or there is a chest or something, there is a boss, there is a strong boss, there is a mini boss, there is creatures. So the best way is to do sometimes just to help each other by using the messages. For example, just put the message on the ground. If you see something ahead, if you see something useful, the other player could use it also. As you can see, that I'm just putting a letter that there is something ahead, like I can just put ahead, then I can choose runes, then it will be runes ahead, and that's easy. And if you want to unlock the horse and to unlock the leveling up, that how you can level up, there is a place that you need to visit first, which I will show it to you on the map. that you need to go all this way. From the beginning, you can come from this way, all this way until here. Then you will meet a girl, and this girl will give you the leveling up. Just go to the site of grace, then talk to the girl. Then you will get the leveling, and you will get the horse. And the horse is the most important element in the game, don't forget that. And after talking to the girl, it will unlock a screen for you that you can using it for a leveling up. As you can see, a vigor, a mind, and the strength, and the intelligence and faith. But the intelligence and faith, that's the people who use the magician that who can use it, the people who use the characters that play with magic. If you use magic more than sword and shield, you can just leveling up these two things, the faith and the intelligence. But mostly you will just using it the strength leveling up or the vigor. And it's the first time the Souls game that you can mount the horse and you can fight at the same time that you can kill the enemies, which is make it more easier for you to kill the enemies just by riding the horse and just kill the enemies. That is the most important elements that has changed in the Souls game, which is something very useful. And as you can see in this soldiers camp, there is a lot of soldiers which I am going to fight them, but the best thing is to do that, fight them one by one. Don't attack enemies, they're all together standing, or otherwise you will die, and that will make it more difficult for you. So the best thing is just to grab them one by one and kill them. And in every soldier's camp there is their boss. He's got a higher level, so you gotta be careful of it. And the first time as a beginner, I'm going to show you a place on the map that you can get a lot of money by killing an enemies, which they will be strong a little bit, but you can just kill them and get a lot of money. You will come all this way and you will go into there. As you see my location on the map, it's in here, it's in this area. Just keep roam around and kill the enemies and you'll get a lot of money. And you're probably wondering that how to unlock the map and how to open new areas. It's easy. There is in some locations there's a statue just like this. Go to it and press triangle and it will give you a map that will show you where you are and to unlock the area that you are within it. As you can see, it just unlock for us all this place, and every time you go to visit it, that just go and look for this statue, then you will get the map. In some areas, especially in the soldiers or in the ruins, there is a place like a bit of cave that you can just go inside this cave and you will find like an important elements that like swords or something useful. So you can just loot the chest and you'll get the element. As you can see, there is a chest. I just found it, and we found a new skills, and that's unlock new skills for us. Not only elements, there's skills also. And sometimes you can see trolley just like this. Just every time you see it, you gotta go to it because there is an important elements like swords or shield or whatever. You'll find it inside. Will be so important for you. Just open it and you don't miss that part of finding the trolley. So as you can see, we found like sword. And that was it for this part. If you want more parts of Elden Ring, just subscribe and leave a like, and I would really appreciate it. And thank you, and see you next time. Bye.